Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Bless Lily here. Welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at the next 3 big things that are going to be happening in your life. 3 options for today's reading. This is option number 1 with an amethyst. Option number 2, you guys get the selenite wands. And option number 3, clear quartz wants to work with you. So see which crystal you're most drawn to. Don't overthink it. It could be that you're drawn to more than one. If that's the case, go for it. Yeah, listen to your intuition. If you do need a bit more time to make your decision, post video because we're going to go ahead get started with option number 1. Option number 1. Hi, welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and get started. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out louder in your head. Helps you connect to the energies of the reading. And let's find out what next 3 big things coming into your life are. This is going to be the first one, the second one, and the third one. All right. By the way, guys, even before I start taking a look at the things that are coming in your way, there's a very strong message over here that you're very protected. You're protected. There's also an indication of you quite possibly opening up to your talents and skills when it comes to being able to see things, being able to hear things. So some of you guys could be clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, even for some of you. You're very protected. There's some sort of energy of things and mysteries opening up to you, because for me this feels like a high priestess, and you have not only one but you have 2 high priestesses, and there's this energy of getting to the core of something without even turning the cards. There's this strong message that's coming through, which is an indication that I am actually communicating right now, like you guys watching, that you're very intuitive. You're able to read between the lines. Very powerful as well. But it looks like you could be a little bit tired at this particular moment to embrace this energy fully and completely, to maybe dive into it, to explore it. But the cards just wanted you to know that this is like a talent, a gift that you possess. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the first big thing that's going to come into your life next. Letting go. Look at this, gorgeous. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never fear again. There's a very big energy of letting go of a particular part of your life, your association with something or somebody, your association with a particular group, with a particular person, with a particular career. There's something that you guys are going to let go. And a lot of the readings, they suggest this letting go, but it's not always easy. But here what they're telling me is that the pain is no longer going to be there. It's going to subside drastically. And you're learning some sort of lesson. So there's this energy of very important knowledge that comes through for something that wasn't serving you anymore. It wasn't wrong. It wasn't anything that you shouldn't have done, but it's like, for some of you, I'm getting like a relationship. For others of you, I'm getting like an association that made you lose connection to yourself. A connection to another person, another location, but there's something about losing connection to yourself and regaining it. It could be that for some of you, you guys had to move. You had to relocate. Like you had to make a really fast decision. And you kind of wished it was different. You kind of wished it happened on your terms, or you kind of wished it didn't happen at all. But it really did have to happen. But the pain, the trauma, all of the negativity that came with this particular lesson, it's subsiding, it's leaving. Let me see if I can get a little bit more details on what is it that you guys are going to be letting go. I'm also hearing forgiveness. Some of you guys could have been born on the 6th in June. Life path number 6. 6 is number in numerology that has a lot to do with harmony, that has to do with relationships, with love, but it doesn't always have to be about romantic relationships. For some of you, it is going to be about romantic relationships. For others of you, it could have something to do with family issues, yeah? But let's see. A lot of you guys have been sacrificing things for other people. Being unable to move forwards because you didn't want to hurt somebody, being unable to move forwards because you didn't feel that you were ready to. And now the period of stagnation is over. It's over. And you're no longer feeling like you have to sacrifice yourself, your time, your energy, your resources for something or for somebody else. Because here, what I'm seeing is brand new perspective. A brand new perspective. Like I'm hearing, somebody letting out a sigh and just being, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But for quite a few of you, yeah, there was an energy of inspiration, an energy maybe of somebody promising you something and they didn't follow through on that. Somebody who left you hanging. Yeah, it could be somebody you went on a couple of dates with, or somebody that you were in a situationship with. But there's this energy of letting go. Because they're also showing me like the big thing, the important thing over here is coming through is the new relationship, a new romance. It has a lot to do with sexual energy. It has a lot to do with moving forwards when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, when it comes to relationships. Okay. Let's see what the second big thing over here is. Oh my God. Do you guys see the magic of this? Do you see the magic of this? The cards are absolutely fantastic. And one message just flows into another. And look at this. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So you guys get this understanding. You're releasing something. You're letting something go. It could be that a healing process over here is over. Because look at this. You, my darlings. The second big thing that's going to happen to you soon. It's this brand new romance that comes through. And it has something to do, like, honestly, with a sacred power. So it's not just another F-boy. It's not just somebody who's going to come and play with your heart and then disappear into the sunset. Nah, this is something else. This is something else. For some of you, my darlings, you could be meeting this person in 23 days or on the 23rd. 23rd is an important number. Show me more about this romance. Oh my God. Okay, guys. A lot of you, you're going to marry this person. Like the cards are like the period of waiting is over. The period of waiting is over. The period of like just hanging there on the tree of life, being unable to move forwards, it's over. Because here they bring me an energy. By the way, for some of you, it could be their name could be Roman, or there's something to do with Rome or Italy. Number 10 is important. But this person is coming through for more than just your body, for more than just a temporary thing. Because it looks for a lot of you, my darlings, you're going to be meeting your significant other. Because here I'm seeing like a happy family. I'm seeing like finally we met one another. There's just this energy of two souls coming together, being incredibly happy, happy to see one another. Because on the soul level, you already know this person. And they take away the disappointment. If you have children already, they're gonna absolutely love your kids. They're gonna accept them, they're gonna love them as their own. And this person coming in, they're incredibly passionate. Look at all of this fire signs. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You guys could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You don't have to be, but what I'm seeing over here is that there's a lot of fire that comes through. Fire that illuminates a lot of things, especially when it comes to your self-worth. And not only does this come through as romance and love, but they're also bringing in abundance. So it could be a partner that somehow helps you out financially. Either they introduce you to somebody when it comes to being able to create more abundance, or they themselves are just somebody who's quite generous and wealthy, and they really do want to spoil you. Like in this romantic relationship, guys, you're going to be spoiled as F, right? And this feels incredibly good. This feels so good. And this is a timeless reading, and I know a lot of you guys are wondering when, and they're saying soon, like literally soon. For some of you, it's like 23 days or on the 23rd. I don't see a lot of, like, you were stuck in this energy for a very long time. And then after you get out of this energy, things start happening fast. Because the energy of the wound is quite fast. It's matched only by the energy of swords. And there's definitely an energy of you feeling very much appreciated in this romantic relationship. Like your sorrows are being wiped away. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the third card over here. Might have something to do with abundance. Oh no, look at this. We're still about sensuality. Oh my god. You guys are like going through some sort of sexual awakening through love, through loads of things. For you, option number one, it has so much to do with love. It has so much to do with senses. Your freedom floating from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. There's such an energy of joy that comes through over here. For like the third big thing that's coming your way. Like you guys, for some reason, they're showing me you being in chains. You know, like when we can't fully express ourselves when it comes to our bodies, when it comes to our sensuality, when it comes to our sexual energy, when it comes to our creative energy. And here you guys are literally like breaking the chains. And the chains are falling down, and that's it. You're free. And you're feeling so good. Like, I don't like to talk about health in my readings, a lot of you know, but here what I'm seeing is like there's such a beautiful bunch of hormones, positive hormones, hormones that make you feel good. Yeah. Oxytocin bath, literally. The hormones of happiness, the hormones of satisfaction, the hormones of making you feel like you're connected to your body. And you guys are becoming very, very sensual over here, very free, very liberated because of this romance. Show me a little bit more about sensuality. You're learning new things about yourself. With the energy of the star, it's like you used to have or you might still have, you have so many things about yourself that you think that are wrong with you. Your shape, your size, your age, your whatever. And this is because of this energy. And it kind of made you feel that you're not sexy, or you're not attractive, or you're not attractive enough for a particular type of person. But no, 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 no. Here you're learning. Here you're learning about yourself. And this is something that's fated. This is something that the universe is bringing in your way. And this is also going to affect your creativity. Here I'm seeing you guys being inspired, rejuvenated, renewed. There's something about your body literally glowing. There might be some significant changes to your body. They keep telling me this. Because when we hold on to something, it could be one of the causes of, you know, like things like water retention, things like putting on weight, and so on and so forth. It could be, yeah? But this feels like that you're very accepting of your body, and your body is starting to change, starting to let go of what it doesn't need. I just wanted to pull out a couple of extra cards from the Lenormand to see if there's any other message over here. And they're telling me that there's this energy of being reborn, of you not seeing this person coming. But again, they're kind of saying like, let go. With the energy of the coffin, let go. That's it. Let go. That's what you need to do. Because this person finds you, and they find you out of nowhere. And the meeting, by the way, for some of you, it could take place in some sort of like government establishment. But I'm not going to go too deeply into that, because I do have a lot of readings on like how and when you will meet your next romantic partner. But you guys, option number one, my gosh, all about letting go, all about new romance coming through, and all about your sensuality, sexuality. All right, that's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. If you're up for a personal read, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. There's the link to my Patreon page with over 90 exclusive videos to help you rediscover yourself, to help you answer some of your burning questions. So make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. Option number two, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and get started. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud in your head. Helps you connect to the energies of the reading. And let's find out what the three big things are coming into your life next. Next, three big things for you, my darlings. They're showing me you as a very versatile person. Somebody who's incredibly versatile. You guys might have some like witch marks on your palm, or you might be interested in palmistry, astrology. There's a lot of layers to you, a lot of dimensions. You're somebody who's incredibly wise. And there's a lot of power in your hands. You might also be somebody who reads tarot, somebody who's very good when it comes to rituals. Like you can, your intention energies are quite strong. And also very multi-talented, very multi-talented. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next three big things coming in your way. The first one, oh, you guys got the romance as well. Were you drawn to option number one as well? Tell me. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. So it looks like you guys manifested with with your hands, like something that is really right for you. There's this energy of something that, I don't know, it's like all of your senses are going to heighten before you meet this person. and they're coming in, like literally they're coming in because they're looking for you. They are looking for you guys. And this romance coming in, they're saying that this is something that you've been manifesting. And it might even shock you when you meet the person. He or she might look exactly like maybe your crush, or like a combination of your crushes, or like the person that you were trying to manifest. Like literally the height, the color of the hair, the color of the eyes, even their job, even maybe their name. Yeah. VTR. Okay. And VTR were the letters of the name. It's not that I just started speaking tongues. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this romance. For some of you, you guys might already know this person, by the way. You might already know this person. It could be that you know them through work. If you don't know anybody or nobody comes to your mind, it could be that you might be meeting through work or in a place where people deal with money and documents that have to do with money. But they come as a very calm and refreshing energy, because the Knight of Pentacles, he doesn't move too fast, but even with this energy of the Knight of Pentacles, he's gonna want to make sure that you know how he feels about you. A lot of you already gave up. You're like, I give up, because there's this energy of the Three of Swords. But no, the love is like, no. And literally your spiritual team are helping him or her. I keep saying him, but you know, I'm not only reading for the ladies, I'm also reading for the guys. I'm aware of that. So, you know, if you are a guy watching interested in ladies, so just keep that in mind. Excuse me. And this particular person looking for you, it's literally like the angels are guiding him towards you. They're coming in as very romantic, like romance with a capital R over here, guys. I'm seeing flowers, I'm seeing candlelit dinners, I'm seeing something that has a lot of warmth to it. Being able to be intimate. Like this person, sometimes they can even go overboard with how romantic they are. And maybe it's not something that you're used to, maybe it's not something that you like, but again, they know when to draw the line. They know when to fall back a little bit, they know when to move forwards, but they give you compliments. They're going to give you a lot of compliments over here. They want to hold your hand. They will tell you how soft your skin is, how beautiful your eyes are. You might have a white car, by the way. Interesting. They might have something to do with cars, with transportation, with traveling. It's quite possible that you might be meeting them when you are also traveling somewhere. It doesn't have to be abroad, but it's something like you're saying, I need a time out, I need to take some rest. And they're coming through over here. For some of you, it could be within the next 7 months. And this is a timeless reading, yeah? Okay, one more card. Oh my God, the Two of Cups, guys. Do you see the amount of love that's trying to come your way? And if you guys watched number 1 and you were like, I don't know, like option number 1, and then you're like, I don't know, this sounds too good to be true, and you came here and this is your confirmation, where literally love is ready. Like love is literally knocking on your door. And this is like the real deal. This is the real thing. Because the connection over here is off the charts. And again, it's like, even if you don't believe in guardian angels or angels, but they believe in you. And honestly, this is something that's divinely orchestrated. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the second big thing. Oof, hello. Hello, lovely dragons. Hello, my phoenixes. Oh my gosh. Very powerful. Incredibly powerful. I weave and clear, I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. So what was I saying about you guys being able to manifest things? Being multi-talented, being able to attract things into your life. This is going to be the confirmation of your intention. This is going to be the confirmation of your powers. And I was saying it again, a bit of a spoiler, but I feel this is very closely drawn to option number one. So if you guys are drawn to option number one, I'd take a look at it as well. Because when it comes to your magical power over here, what I'm seeing is that you guys are going to be becoming more aware, more powerful, literally more powerful. So if you read tarot, you go even deeper into that. You see things that you didn't see before. You read the cards even more deeply, even more accurately. If you're somebody who works with crystals, if you're somebody who works with energies, if you like whatever it is that your magical power is, here it's kind of like an initiation into a new stage. Into a new stage. You might even be drawn to casting spells, to creating rituals. Because rituals, they're incredibly important and they don't work unless we put our intention and energy into it. The more powerful you are, the more powerful your intention and any ritual that you choose to perform. If you don't believe in rituals, but you do them just to see, oh, maybe they'll work, they're not gonna work. But it's your belief, your energy, your actions that make them work. You're letting your intentions known to the universe. But you guys, it would be a shame if you let your magical powers go to waste, because your magical powers are very, very strong over here. And it could be that, how would I put it? Let's say a spiritual guide, yeah? Spiritual guides that are guiding you on the spot. They're waiting patiently for you to accept those gifts. Let me see what they could be. And again, they're showing me the energy of maybe moving forwards, working with the elements of fire and water. And there's something about moving somewhere else. So it could be a place of power that you guys are going to discover, a place of power where you get insights. It's so interesting. They're telling me like going to a place of power, going to get some rest, and a lot of things happen when you go to that place. You meet quite possibly the love of your life. Your magical powers start awakening. And it's interesting how she's wearing purple and there's purple over here. And purple is, of course, the color of magicians. Purple is the color of the seventh chakra, which has everything to do with connecting to the universe, connecting to the divine, connecting to the energies that are unseen, unheard, only by a few who choose to hear it, who choose to see it, who choose to work with it. And this reminds me of a rune, I think it's called Laguz, I'm not sure now. But this is the rune of, again, magical initiation. Okay, let me see a little bit more. Interesting, they're showing me that you had this in the past. And see how the numbers mirror one another. Yeah? 6 and 6. And we have 6 over here. So again, number 6 comes through as a very important number for you. And 6, I was saying to option number 1 that it has a lot to do with romance, it has a lot to do with harmony. But here they're saying that you were born with this gift. And this is why they're not being too specific about what the gift is, because for quite a few of you, it's going to be different things. And you will know, but it's something that was passed on, and maybe your grandmother or great grandmother used to do it. Maybe it was somebody in your lineage you didn't even know did it, because it skipped a few generations and it was forgotten, it was written off as jibba jabba. Yeah, but here you're like rediscovering it. And the funny thing is, it might also happen by you connecting to your inner child, because your inner child knows. Your inner child knows. Your inner child has everything to do with being artistic, being expressive, being authentic. And this is what's coming through very strongly over here. Like you're being guided. You might even be getting a new guardian angel for this particular path, for this particular stage of your life. And again, they're showing me again this youthful energy. You, by the way, for some of you, and this is for a very select few of you, you might realize that you're very good when it comes to child psychology. You're very good when it comes to regression psychology. You're very good when it comes to healing childhood traumas. And that's a gift. That really is a gift. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the third big thing that's going to be happening. And now it's interesting, they're like, on a completely unrelated note, okay, so there's this energy of justice. There's this energy, guys, of like here they're being very practical. I almost like want to sit upright over here and listen, because it's like the judge is about to announce his or her verdict. So when it comes to the justice, guys, it talks very much about getting your papers, getting papers that you needed to start a business, to move forwards, to get a new job, to extend the contract, yeah, because this is a general reading. But here they're literally showing me that you are being happy, you're smiling while signing some sort of paperwork, getting like a package, a letter, a very important letter of some sort. It could be an invitation, like a job invitation. It could be something that you have been moving towards, but there's a contract. They keep saying contract, contract. And if any of you are in the process of maybe separation, maybe division of assets, maybe dealing with something that has to involve the law, here they're telling me the next big thing that's coming through over here is justice coming in your way. So for quite a few of you, I'm seeing money that's coming in as a result of this decision that's being made by the judge, that's being made by other people, by third parties. By the way, you're very highly regarded. There are people, there's of course a lot of people talking shit about you, but you need to know that there's a lot of people actually saying really good stuff about you, bigging you up without even you hearing. So for those of you who are in the trial period at work, they're telling me that you're going to carry on working with this firm should you choose to do so. For others of you, it's getting the paperwork such as visas or residency permit in order for you to stay on or to go somewhere. Let's get a little bit more info. For some of you, you might be getting a patent. Like there's this energy of patent, like something that you guys are going to develop. It could be some sort of cosmetics, or it could be some sort of herbal remedy. There's a patent over here, like a registered trademark, a patent on something. You and your significant other might start some sort of maybe business over here. like a little cafe or something. And it's going to be a big thing. It doesn't mean that they're going to happen like really soon, apart from romance, because that feels that it's coming to in very soon. Magical powers are an ongoing thing, but this feels like a little bit further on. And they're saying that once you are in a relationship with this person, both of you see very much eye to eye. You have very, very similar views on things. And it looks like you might be establishing a business together to turn things around for those who are in need of something that you're going to offer. Okay, let's see what the Lenormand has to add. And it's going to be quite successful over here. Let's see if Lenormand wants to add anything to the next 3 big things. Yeah, look at this. Communication is coming in very soon. Communication, important messages, something that's going to allow you to move forwards. And love, look at this. They keep talking about love. And again, look at this, 24 and 24. So for some of you guys, it could be literally 23, 24 days until you meet somebody. And it's amazing because it's the exact same energy as I was getting for option number 1. So it's all coming in quite soon. And you get your recognition. There's advice from the cards that's coming through over here, my darlings. They're saying that don't lower your standards. Don't lower your standards. And you will achieve more by incorporating a loving approach to whatever it is that you do, rather than critiquing yourself or trying to control things. But yeah, look at this. Letters, communications, important correspondence, networking that's coming through very soon. And it's going to be like throughout all of those 3 big things. Communication is key. This is what they're telling me. All right, lovely. Option number 2. That's what I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys are up for a personal read, I do those. Send me an email. It's in description box below, and I'll send you a list of readings that I do together with prices. And if you're interested in my Patreon, do take a look. It has over 90 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. Wishing you all the best, guys. Take care now. Bye. Option number 3. Hi, and welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to the clear quartz, get comfy. Let's go ahead and get started. The next 3 big things coming into your life. Don't forget to say your name out loud in your head as I'm shuffling the cards. It helps you connect to the energies of the reading. A really nice, mellow, beautiful readings today. Let's see if your energy is going to be the same or if it's going to be completely different. But somehow I get the feeling that all 3 readings are connected. So if you're drawn to the other options, feel free to take a look. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. The first big thing that's coming into your life. The second big thing that's coming into your life. Ooh, it's like you guys are looking right at me. And the third big thing that's coming into your life. Beautiful eyes. Honestly, you guys have, there's something about your eyes that I think it could quite possibly be the first thing that people notice about you. And you're able to see more things than a lot of people are. Very seductive. Your energy is very seductive. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but you're very seductive, very good looking, and you're able to see things clearly. Like with the energy of the clear quartz. Okay, let's go ahead. Sorry, you guys are just hypnotizing me over here. Like, do you understand the power that you hold over people? Because the cards are kind of like telling me that you don't. You underestimate your power. And you're also somebody who has strong intuition and who sees through a lot of people's bullshit, but you don't always follow your intuition. And another thing that's coming through over here for you, option number 3, you have reincarnated a lot of times. You might be very drawn to sacred geometry at this particular moment. Very drawn to the Eye of Horus is coming through very strongly. Yeah? You might have a lot of eyes in your name. Anyways, it's just something that they wanted me to let you know. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the first big thing. Ooh. Hello, you guys. Be packing your bags, right? Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. A lot of you are looking for a home. Like, that's why the eyes. That's why you're like, I'm looking for home. I'm looking for a place where I belong. For some of you, you might have had to leave your home, or you feel that you're pressured into leaving your home. It could be that you have a travel coming up, or you already had to travel. And the seas, they have not been calm, have they? Like, overall, they're showing me your journey of, like, this little paper boat, and it just like being thrown around. But here, they're kind of saying it's time for you to change the boat. It's time for you to level up. And the safe travel, it is also a metaphor for the ship that we're traveling on in life. So they're kind of saying that the next big thing over here for you, my darlings, is being able to let go of the old boat because it has served its purpose. You no longer need it. And now it's time to get a bigger, better, stronger, sturdier boat, because things are about to get interesting. Things are about to get exciting. So say thank you to the old boat, because here you're being told that your travels are safe, even when the seas are rough, even if you're being thrown around. You're still safe. You're okay. You got this. This is what they keep telling me, you got this. And the more you travel, the more you sort of realize that you're safe. The further you're going to be able to go. But I am seeing for a lot of you guys, maybe where you are, it's not your final destination. They're just saying it's not the end of the game. It's just half time. So if you're feeling in a place where you don't belong, if you just feel like this is not my home, this is not my country, this is not my house, like they're saying it's not the final destination. And you're moving towards finding your home, wherever it is on the globe or on the street that you're living in. You know what I mean? It's the energy of a reminder that you're right, you're gonna be safe, you're gonna be fine. But it's the journey, it's the storm that makes a skilled sailor. So you feel like now you're very far away from home. But you will find your home. For a lot of you guys, the next big thing over here is traveling to find home. Let's dive a little bit deeper over here. You keep telling me those who seek will find. And the obstacles you might be facing at this particular time, they're actually certain roads, signs, yeah? To say, okay, you know what, this is not for you, this is not for you. Okay. It seems like you guys, you're like, you know what, I'm ready to give up. I'm ready to give up. Because it feels like you guys have traveled to a lot of places, yeah? You've seen a lot of places, you've been to a lot of different locations with different energies. But it's like you just still can't find a home. Still can't find a home. But you will. Look at this. The Queen of Pentacles is an indication of settling down, committing. The Queen of Pentacles, she likes good things in life. She likes the finer things in life. She cares about her surroundings. She cares about the quality of life. She cares about money, right? She's very close to the Empress energy in that way. And for you, you want the best for yourself. And that's a form of self-love. When you do want the best for yourself, when you want to live in a nice house, when you want to drive a nice car, when you want to be able to afford nice food, when you want to be able to afford nice clothes, when you want to be able to be financially independent, and so on and so forth. And here I am seeing that you guys are going to find somewhere to settle down. And you might even find a nice place with a garden, yeah, or a place where you can create a garden of your own and make money. So it's giving me an energy of you going to be finding a place, a home, where you're going to be inspired and you're going to start making more money. More money. So it could be that you're going to be willing to travel for work. And you're going to find more than just work, more than just financial stability. A lot of you, you're afraid of traveling. Or I wouldn't say, well, yeah, maybe some of you are afraid, some of you don't want to. You're afraid of leaving somebody behind over here. Maybe a father figure, maybe a friend, maybe a husband or a lover that feels more like a friend right now. So you're kind of like in this conflicting energies. For some of you, there's this message that comes through that you might be holding on to a person who's ready to let you go, but in a good way. They want the best for you. And you're like, well, if I leave, who's going to take care of you? Or if I leave, what does it mean for us? But you're going to be good because this person, they're like, you've grown. They're saying you've grown. You're good. Like it's time to flee the nest. Is that the expression? You know what I'm saying. It's time to go. So it could be that some of you, you're nervous because you will have to travel by yourself or you're going into the unknown, uncharted territory. But you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna make new friends. You're gonna be, yeah, whoop, the 10 of Cups. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be fine. For some of you, I'm seeing that maybe it is your significant other or a friend that's inviting you abroad to maybe start a business with them. And it looks like you guys are going to say yes. You're going to get a bigger boat, a better boat, and find a place of home, maybe very far away from where you were born or from where you are now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second big thing that's going to be happening to you, psychic protection. All right. Around me now, a shield of gold. Protect me, strong and bold. So there's a lot of need for safety right now. You guys are not feeling safe. You guys are not feeling secure. You guys are not feeling grounded. The next big thing that's coming through over here for you, option number 3, is an energy of very strong boundaries, very strong emotional boundaries. So it looks like you guys are going to work on it. It could also be that you felt unsafe over here because you're somebody who's an empath, somebody who's used to being in a particular environment. And you might have been questioning yourself whether you're going to be able to stand up to all the issues, to stand up to all the troubles, to stand up to all the obstacles. The energy is yes. The energy is yes. I want to pull one more card from this deck for you. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within me to shine. I don't know if some of you want to become popular, famous, or if you want to maybe have a business that has something to do with beauty, that has something to do with both internal, external beauty, yeah? But there's definitely an energy of, let me phrase this correctly, you're not going to be afraid to shine, let me put it that way. You'll be like, screw the haters, because here it could quite possibly be that you were holding yourself back for a very long time. As to not to maybe outstage somebody, as to not to attract too much attention to yourself. And you might have felt unsafe when you were bold, vibrant, outspoken. And it could be that you're going to go from a place where you were very restricted to a place where you feel more free. To say whatever it is you want, to dress the way that you want, to look the way that you want, without being judged, without having a lot of people saying whatever it is that they have to say. You know, people always have to say something. It's just the way that it is. Okay, show me a little bit more. Because here I'm seeing you like blossoming and blooming and shining and being able to afford a lot of things. Maybe something that you were shamed even. Like maybe somebody even called you, oh, you're so shallow, like you care about money and this and that. But here it's like different. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I do care about money. I live in a material world. I'm a material girl. Of course, that's not all there is to it. But for you, it's coming through as important because you want to look a certain way. You want to be able to afford certain things. And again, look at this. There's so much fear that somebody might come through and say something. Somebody might punish you for something. Somebody might tell you off about something. But no. Like you guys are heading towards a place where you feel very safe. Very safe. So many youthful energies. And they're all energies of exploration. They're all energies of new experience. To be honest with you, option number 3, something crazy is going on over here. It's a hard energy to read. But they're saying that when it comes, maybe it's about, it would be about finding yourself, wouldn't it? It would be about finding your style, trying out different things, trying out different hair colors, trying out different styles, maybe experimenting when it comes to your sex life, yeah? But you're gonna feel safe in doing so. Because you're not going to be in a place that doesn't support your growth, that doesn't support your self-expression. But this chaotic energy is the way for you to find yourself. Because you're looking for a home, but the main home is us within us. So for a lot of us, when we feel like we're homesick, it's because we're looking for a place of acceptance, of kindness, of stability. And those are the things that we can give to ourselves, internally and externally. And here you're giving it to yourself externally, here you're giving it to yourself internally. Learning not to give a flying monkey about what anybody thinks. And it's a very hard thing to do, an incredibly hard thing to do, especially if your life depended on it before. And look at this. They're showing me that through this, you're meeting some very interesting people. For some of you, there's an energy of romance. An energy of romance that comes through over here. Okay. Romance, friends. Feels like you guys are going to be starting like a whole new fresh life. Let's go ahead and take a look at the third big thing that's happening for your creativity. Oh gosh, that's brilliant. Look at all these numbers, very interesting. 22, 33, you might have been seeing a lot of repeating numbers. 11, 11, 22, 33. But here the creativity comes through, but all above and below, let me connect that creativity flow. There's a very big energy of you, again, connecting to people who accept your creativity. You guys, again, when it comes to popularity, when it comes to making it big, being famous even for some of you, this is coming through very strongly. Very strongly. Making money from your hobby, turning your hobby into your main source of income. And here, literally, again, you're being drawn to a place where you're feeling safe, secure. And when we're feeling safe and secure, this is when the creativity flows. This is when the imagination starts doing its beautiful thing, allowing us to create. So you guys are going to be able to unleash this creativity, unleash the dragon. And you're going to be very, very famous. And again, look at this. Look at this. For some of you, it's interesting. You guys might risk it all. You might sell your home. You might just go and travel. Go and travel. Travel until your soul feels safe, secure in a particular place. You're releasing this holding on to particular things. So for some of you, you might be deciding to sell something, a car, a home, and just go traveling, go exploring, go see where in the world you feel like there's home. But then it all comes back to you like threefold. It all comes back to you threefold because you get your money over here and you start growing. Yeah, look at this. Again, they're showing me expansion. Expansion of your creativity, being able to see the world. You guys are going to be able to see the world because of your business, because of what you do. And this feels good because you're going to be meeting a lot of interesting people. And your boat is going to get bigger, sturdier, more comfortable, more luxurious by the end of it. Yeah. Some of you might be inspired to even live on a boat. Yeah, again, look at this. The world, the energy of the world. This feels like there's such a big energy of expansion. For some of you, you guys are going to be somebody who's known in multiple countries. Yeah. For example, if you have your YouTube channel or your business, you're not only going to be selling locally, but you're going to be like selling internationally. You're going to be internationally known, internationally recognized. And people are going to commission you for your work. They're going to be really, really wanting your services. Really interested in what it is that you have to offer. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say. Your dreams. Interesting. They're saying that you have given up on your dreams. But the universe has other plans for you. Because with the moon and the stars, this is an indication of like navigating by the stars. Option number 3. That is saying that don't put your dreams in the coffin, literally. There's a big part of you that had to be released. A big part of your life. Yeah, look at this. An end of a difficult road. Like a difficult burden. And you might be meeting somebody over here. They're saying, like with this particular Two of Cups, you might be meeting somebody through a social interaction, literally out in the garden or an outdoor event. And there's this energy of romance, the energy of recognition. The world is on your side. There might be people standing in between you and your money and your wealth. It might have something to do with the woman over here. And the keys in the childhood. Look at this, childhood. They're saying, like, for all of those big things to come into your life, deal with childhood trauma. It might be issues with your cold mother, unavailable mother, mother that was telling you to get real, mother that was telling you to get a real job, or mother that was simply absent. It's going to help you on your journey. All right, option number 3. That's what I have for you, my darlings. Hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. For personal readings, send me an email. It's in the description box below. Check my Patreon page out for more exclusive content, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. Wishing you all the best, guys. Take care now. Bye.